Actually, today I want to greet my viewers with another liberal message from such outstanding human rights activists like me, Armenak Nouridjanian. Actually, recently I've been watching congressional hearings about healthcare legislation about universal healthcare coverage, which soon is going to become a law of the land in the United States of America, as United States Congress, mainly its Democratic faction, Democratic majority, decided to adopt universal healthcare coverage bill that will help eliminate problems in medical care and also help eliminate refusals to cover costs of medical problems and medical insurance fraud on part of private healthcare providers, which are most of the times are cause of a problem in private healthcare coverage. Recent statements of Texan and California residents who suffered with fraud on part of private healthcare providers prove next time that such capitalist enterprise like healthcare coverage doesn't work at all. And America will actually happy with the capitalist system, but I believe that the only way capitalist system works in the United States only with social programs. Let's say most of Americans are poor people, and if we we didn't have social programs like Medicare, Medicaid, or supportive services for the elderly, or welfare programs for families with young children, America wouldn't be able to exist, and that capitalism wouldn't be able to exist either. The only way capitalism exists in the United States is the capitalism with social programs. Otherwise, America will drop into abyss. Capitalism wouldn't be able to exist without Section 8 programs for housing subsidies and social programs for poor people and disabled, which are actually some consists up to 50% of American population. I also believe that my viewers will be happy to listen that actually I'll be able to beat some fraudulent charges that brought against me by corrupt Lancaster Judge Stephen Ogden, who actually fraudulently charged me with burglary or grand theft, which I never do. Actually, they were trying to charge me with passing a bad check, which I never did, because I received my salary from my employer, manager of Michelmirch Corporation, Mr. Steve Bruce, and I tried to put the check into the bank, and actually I in good faith. And the government doesn't have any proof against me, and I believe I'm going to beat those charges easily. And also, I want my friends to know that actually, that in the United States, we persecute journalists. I believe those spies actually who set me up with that money-laundering operation in Great Britain, that hired me as a representative of Michelmirch Corporation in the United States. They were actually part of either Russian or American neo-Nazi groups that actually tried to suppress freedom of speech in the United States. So they tried to set me up because I'm liberal political journalist with neo-Nazi spies, like under the roof of Michelmirch Corporation, likely to be maybe some spies, some American spies or Russian spies were involved in neo-Nazi groups. I believe those guys will regret it, because I gave intelligence about was a money laundering operation and turned in that intelligence to the United States federal agencies via the internet. And I believe that their names, addresses, and phone numbers will be used by federal agencies to locate and prosecute money launderers, because those guys have a huge money trail on them. That's why they engage in sending money laundering checks to our people in the United States from Great Britain, because they have probably millions of dollars in illegal money in kind of hedge funds and stuff like that. They try to launder that money in the United States, and I discovered that money laundering trail and turned in those bank accounts, names, addresses, telephones, numbers to United States federal agencies, so we'll be able to prosecute, to investigate and prosecute those money launderers in Great Britain. A bunch of money laundering spies in United States, in United Kingdom of Great Britain, actually, we actually act against United States, and hopefully Scotland Yard will prosecute them using information obtained from United States federal agencies. I also believe that me myself, actually, I was innocent of all charges, and tell my friends that I never been involved in any fraudulent or criminal operations, nothing like that. But actually, I was only trying to investigate the money laundering trail as investigative journalist, and I believe that the United States government should take measures to kind of give me some leeway, protection, from persecution on part of racist. It's a Lancaster-based state attorneys, which are actually so demented with get burglary charges against me, which I tried to deposit check were honestly earned with my own merit and effort from my employer, Michelmirch Corporation, based in the United Kingdom of Great Britain. Actually, some British subject hired me to represent his company in the United States. It's not a crime to be investor. I actually was directed money laundering train to the United States from Great Britain, and I actually and a check they sent me as a payment. It's quite original. It's quite authentic. It is valid. There's nothing wrong with it, and there is no evidence whatsoever that would prove beyond a shadow of doubt that anything wrong with a Bank of America check that had been sent to me by Mr. Cherry Smith from Long Beach. And I believe that I'll be able to beat those wrongful and illegal charges against me, and on part of the state government in Lancaster courthouse. And I believe that my friends will help me to beat those charges. I also believe that persecutions of American journalists like me should stop, because I'm liberal political journalist. I will never allow those persecutions of illegal persecution of political liberal journalists like I am to go ahead and to become a practice in this country. And I believe that Californian public will be liberal enough to acquit me of all false and bogus charges against me, which are ridiculous. I'm just trying to make a living, and tell me, is it illegal to earn a paycheck and try to deposit paycheck in your own name in the bank? It's legal, even if your client is not necessarily a corporate entity. And I'm intellectual. I'm psychologist and businessman by education, and I engage in venture capitalism and investment. I invested about $100,000 of my own fortune in Lancaster economy by buying a house in Lancaster, California, and I believe that Lancaster will be obliged to me because I bring millions of dollars in investment from Europe to California. And if they by any chance decided to persecute me or to get me convicted, America won't be able to sell more their motion pictures, their computers, and their cars in Russia, because I have friends in Russia, and I believe me, it was a sensitive issue. If America was to get a trade war of tariffs, high tariffs, it's their problem. They will suffer the loss of profits, the loss of export merchandise, and stuff like that. So I believe that this issue will be resolved, and I'll be acquitted of all those bogus charges with neo-Nazis pressed against me as a liberal political